Today on All Terrain Family, we ride the Bronco all the way down. There are more than a few ways to get into this area, but today, for no particular reason, we chose to come in from Lockwood on Loustown Road. Lock it up! If you'd like a GPS track of our route, please consider subscribing to our Patreon page. Your support goes a long way toward me being able to take these trips and make these videos. Glad I'm not standing behind you. The direct approach off Canyon Road from Lockwood, Nevada is a little challenging, but there is a bypass. Ooh, back up, back up. Come this way. Yep. There you go. Still, your average rugged 4x4 should be able to get through. We had 13 vehicles and a whole mess of kids and families on this excursion. If you'd like to join us on an adventure like this, the best way to go about that is to join the All Terrain Family group on Facebook or our Patreon page. This route heads south along Loustown Road, up Long Valley Creek and Washington Hill.
Good thing the parents up here.
Yeah.
I asked you that, I'm like, some guy.
Hey, no fighting, no fighting. Washington Hill Mine is a nice place to stop and look around. There are many other artifacts and historic sites in the area that we'll go back and explore again sometime. From there, the road meanders down to where it intersects with an unnamed road that leads to Bronco Canyon.
A lot of them carved their names next to it. 1945.
This is the Lego Morcino Petroglyph site. If you want to learn more about this place, please check the video we did on this. That's linked in the description. Maybe I'll put it up in the top there somewhere too.
Yep, I'm right behind you.
So I don't fall.
I won't let you fall. Oh, you gotta get your head up out of there.
How do I?
This way. Here you go.
I don't really want a hat.
All right.
We got PB&J and we got salami.
Slide on your butt.
That's what I'm going to do.
Let's go find Unc and Grandpa, bud. Oh, you're waiting for people? You are a very nice boy, bud.
Back down. It's gonna take us a while to get down.
It's like a flat rock. I would come with you guys.
All right, well, I'm going to go this way.
Okay.
Now you're holding on with your hands. There you go. Now you got it.
My boobs.
Your boom.
Ow, I just said
Yeah, my dear. All right, who's next?
You made it, Rachel. As always, please remember that it's never acceptable to damage, deface, or remove any artifact of any kind from public land. These petroglyphs are a wonderful cultural resource that will survive for generations of families to experience as long as we don't mess them up.
I just want to try like sliding down it.
Yeah, you want to do that?
Try and go.
I'm wearing one.
You have to go pee. No. I do need to go pee.
No, it's not gonna move.
Mike was the only one to try to go through the mud hole. Fortunately, his friend with the stock JK was able to recover him. The favor was later returned. Sean had to do some manscaping to get the power wagon through the thickets. Even still, he was barely able to get through without damage. Well, I mean, too much damage. Oh, no, no, no. Well done, Sean. Up on that. Keep in mind that none of this is Bronco Canyon proper. In most of the videos you'll see of the area, they don't show any of this, other than the mud hole. So just know that the approach is an adventure in itself. I don't like to spot and shoot video at the same time. That's why this footage is a little shaky here. Once Sean got through, he came back to help everyone else get past. Yeah, all right. Keep coming. Keep coming. Yep, okay. All right, now you're gonna climb, driver. No, no, no. Yep, cut passenger. Yep, yep. Yep. Okay. I don't want you slipping. I think just climb this right here and then try to cut around it. Climb straight. Yeah, straighten up and climb. Yep. That looks good. Looks good. Keep coming. Right there. Ooh, you're sliding off of it. You're good. Looking good. Yep. Now you can stay high over there. You're gonna start sliding on this, but you should be okay. Yep. Yeah, you're sliding. You can cut passenger. Yep. Now you're gonna start climbing. I would lock up the rear now and go straight. Okay. Whoa. Slider, yep. You're climbing rear. Now you're out. You're out. You're clear. Slowly. Okay, now just come through and hug that wall. You should be fine. You got plenty of space. I don't like the way that thing works. Come back you're climbing back here. Okay, now come back my way. You got plenty of room. How you like your new winch, Dad?
So far, so good.
You're right. All right, just real slow. Just give it a little tiny bit of gas. All right. Slow, slow, slow.
This is Chrissy. She was a little overwhelmed in her stock Jeep, but did a stellar job following her spotter and driving it out.
Hard driver. There you go. Hard driver. Driver. Okay, straight up. There you go. Okay, you're good. Straight ahead. Finish. Driver. There you go. Keep going. Right there. Okay, straight. Now passenger.
And then the thicket opened up and we were in Bronco Canyon for reals. This is my dad in his Razor. Despite the weird transmission engagement, it does surprisingly well. It has a lift kit, winch, and front bumper. And after this trip, it also needed new control arms.
You can see it, huh?
said this was a good spot. Stay in here. What? No, not walk back there.
Once we got into the thick of it, the power wagon did really well. Completely on his own, Sean was able to crawl through it all and run back to help others with spotting and rock stacking. Steve got his Cherokee high-centered and quickly self-recovered using the high lift to elevate the truck so he could stack rocks underneath.
All right, I'm gonna bring this thing down and see if I can get it.
Roxy's afraid of the fall. I'm gonna go back there.
Do we want to keep this jack out for this?
Get that gun.
This might make it happen. One more.
No, a lot. You're gonna have to shovel all those.
One more.
Those are 40s.
And they're drooped all the way out, so it's got about 14 inches to go up before it really does anything.
Right.
Try it. It might work. If not, I'll pile some more.
Didn't feel so nice.
So around this time it was getting dark and cold, and people and kids were getting tired and testy. So I put the camera away, grabbed some gloves and a headlamp to get everyone through. Keep in mind, this is only lower Bronco Canyon. We exited at the halfway point, which is a rough climb, and it was fully dark by the time we got to Long Valley Road. Thanks for joining us on the adventure again. Happy trails.